So it's official, man. I've officially moved out from home after so many years. Like I've literally moved out. Um, I didn't want it to do the whole, how do you call it, house tour and all those stuff, cause I still don't have furniture and I still have, like, basically I'm just starting from scratch. So I'm starting from scratch. It's not a huge apartment. It's not something big, but it's gonna be a nice apartment for me because I want I just want a bedroom and to have my YouTube studio because I want to have a YouTube studio. So I'm gonna show you when I'm done with everything. Probably we're gonna have a tour then. But before we even get there, I just wanna talk the main reason I left. So one of the main reason I left home, there are so many factors, but I suffered a lot, guys, from a lot of witchcraft. A lot of witchcraft I suffer from. I hardly had like good sleepers at night. I hardly sleep at night. I didn't even slept at my room anymore. Mengilala eduze nomsamo, like eduze nomsamo. Umsamo, for those who don't know what is umsamo, basically it's almost a place where we actually communicate with our ancestors. Um, we call it umsamo. So I only get saved when I'm near that place, you know. So I couldn't sleep on my bed because I suffocate at nights. Something choked me. I always had nightmares and all those stuff. So there was a lot of witchcraft that was happening. You know, there's a lot of witchcraft that was happening even before my grandmother was still alive. At one point I I had I slept walk. I slept walk. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about the camera. I slept walked. Um, I fortunate enough the door was closed. I tried to put my head outside the peddler guys. You know, I don't know what kind of a witchcraft was that, but it wanted me to actually run away from home to come to it. So I suffer from a lot of witchcraft. That's the first point um, that made me move out. And I suffer from a lot of, second point, I suffer from a lot of hate. I suffer from a lot of hate, especially from the society. Uh, I suffer from a lot of hate. There's this perception that people have. You know, when you are trading forests, there's a lot of perception people have about a forest trader, especially people who spend a lot of time on Instagram and all those other things, all those other social media. Uh, People have this mentality when they see you. They're gonna see you wearing Gucci, I don't know, holding money on your hands, driving a fancy car, and all those stuff. And then when they meet you, they realize you are just a basic human being. There's nothing really special that much about you. And then they start criticizing you because you are not living the lifestyle that a lot of people portrays on social media. Then they start dissing you, saying you are fake and what's that. Sorry about that. So when some people meet me, I would say they were never impressed because I never wanted to leave. according to people's perception or ideal of me. I just wanted to live my life the way I wanted to live my life, the way I feel comfortable under my own skin, with the way I dress. I love wearing shorts and flip flops. I don't wear suits. I do have a suit, but I've worn it probably once the entire year. I don't like wearing stuff that, how do I put that, stuff that just I'm not comfortable with, you know? Things that I'm not comfortable with. That's why you see on my social media, most of my pictures on social media, I'm just myself. Like the person that I show on social media is not the person that I am not. Even the pictures I have. You won't see me posting pictures of me wearing a suit and then you meet me, I'm wearing a shorts. I'm wearing a shorts on social media, I'm wearing a shorts on real life. So a lot of people put me in so much pressure after finding out that I'm a forex trader, because as soon as you get big, like people get to know you. Like there are 22, 23, 22,000 followers on Facebook, almost 10,000 followers on YouTube. So there are people around my hometown that know me, that follow me, that just stalk me and just curious about my life, you know, questioning, it's okay, when's that, no, when's that? And then one person gets to know you and then they spread the rumor, and the next thing you know it, everybody knows what you do for a living, you know? But I've made a good job by actually hiding it for so long. But I knew at some point it is gonna come out that I am a forex trader. I'm not ashamed of that. I love my job. I was basically avoiding all these things of all these people talking about me. You're a forex trader. What's what? You know. So the second point is the hate around my hometown. That's the second point. And another point was, you saw the video I did. If you're a subscriber, so if you are not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe and like the video. Subscribe and let's get to 10K by the end of this year. So as I was saying, you saw what I posted a video about my car. They actually smashed my car window, and they tried to actually steal the car battery. You know, so this was another thing that made me, well, not happy. I wasn't happy about the situation, and it's been going so. It wasn't just me that happened. I'll be lying if I say I was the target, but even my neighbor actually experienced that. His car was parked outside, and these thugs, or tried to actually do the same thing that they did to my car. They hit the window, and then fortunately enough, he wasn't fast asleep, so he woke up and tried to actually chase those guys, and they ran away. You know, so the security around my car, you know, I couldn't park my car and actually be happy where I put it because of the crime. It's just too much, you know. It was just too much. It's not like I park it outside. They literally enter your house, jump the fence, enter your house, try to steal your car. So there's so many things, and this wasn't the first time this has happened. So there was that security concern that I had. That's another point. And the last point was, um, I'm a grown man. Let's be honest. I'm a grown man. I'm old. Uh, Obviously I have to move out at some point. I'm a grown man. I think it's a step that I had to take at some point in my life. I had to move out from home. I had to be independent. I had to be to email. You know, to start my own thing. It's scary. It's a very scary move. Or honestly speaking, it's very scary. I've never I'm one of those guys who's always home. Always home. I spent my entire life under my grandmother's wings, raised and born by my grandmother, and then she passed away, and I was lonely as I don't even know how to put it. I was super lonely when my grandmother left. I was super lonely. But I had to move out now since he's gone. There's a lot of family family issues whenever someone that is, that is almost like a leader or the bond of the family that holds the family together when she leaves. There's a lot of fights that happens in the family. We all know that. And some of the fights as well is like some of my family member felt like I was acting like it's my house since my grandmother left, so there was those rumors, and whenever we always got into an argument, I always hear that like "Unzingathi kwakho, eh, akhona kwakho lana," and all those stuff, and you feel it. And I'm not one of those people who always after inheritance, like who wanna inherit my grandmother's house. I'm not one of those. Me, I do everything by myself. Everything. I believe in doing everything by myself. Like everything when I do it by myself. I've never in my entire life I've never gotten help. Like okay, my grandmother raised me, but I've never gotten help in such a way that someone sponsored me or someone gave me this, someone pushed me this, or I've always worked hard from my cars and everything. I've always been independent. I'm always have an independent mentality. So I was never really like after the house and all those stuff. I never. So that's why I decided, what, let me just move out. Let me move out because of there are so many things um that are really affecting me emotionally. Uh, there's so many things that just indicate that it would be a best move if I move out. So those are the reasons that I've moved out, and it is a scary move. I don't want to lie, it is scary. Like angazi ngihlale ngedwa boss, yabo. So it is scary, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything, for this opportunity. For I'm grateful for God for actually giving me such an amazing skill, like to my trading skill, and I'm grateful for you guys for supporting me to reach this point. So let's get this video to okay. Let's get this video to I wanna do a crazy now. Okay, let's get this video to 500 likes. If we get it to 500 likes, we're gonna do a hustle. But let's do. I'm gonna do a vlog. I wanna do a vlog where I'm buying furniture. You know, I'm buying furniture and I'm showing you guys everything. I don't wanna. The reason why I never went for something fancy. I don't wanna put myself under pressure. That is one thing I always avoid. I would have been easier went to the East States, go to Palito, Zimbabwe, or Flanga Rocks, and all those places. But I said, you know what? I just want to move into a place that is affordable for me for now. Then try to actually raise money, buy furniture, buy some other stuff. And then when I'm comfortable, under my own skin and living, because this is the first time I'm actually doing this. So when I'm comfortable, I'll be able to actually move out and actually understand the life of being by yourself, cooking by yourself, staying by yourself. And then when I move out now to a better apartment, I'm gonna be able to actually move out. I have furniture now, and I have stuff. I have stuff to actually move out with. So tell me what you think about that. Do you think it's a very wise idea? Because I honestly think it is wise. It is wise to actually start small. Don't put yourself too much pressure. I don't want to see my apartment now for rental. No, I know that where I'm going, I'm covered for the longest. I'm not gonna be fighting or promoting or selling all these robots just to make a living. I know I'm gonna be covered because it is a decent place. So thank you so much. If you watched this video up until this point, I appreciate you. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't. So bye for now.